truck racing. We'll begin our action at the Rockingham Motor Speedway, then later in the show it's off to the Indy circuit at Brands Hatch. There's lots of razzmatazz surrounding the Pickup Truck Racing Championship, which this year celebrates its 10th birthday. The trucks are of tubular space frame construction built by Sonny Howard, and they have 230 brake horsepower engines.
I'm Gavin Seager, driver of the 54 Seager heating truck, and I race in the pickup truck series.
Hi, my name's Kelly Jane Wells and I'm in the Pickup Truck Championship.
My name's Steve Dance, I race in the Pickup Truck Championship.
My name's Pete Wilkinson, I race in the Pickup Truck Racing Championship.
My name's Paul Poulter and I race in the Pickup Truck Championship.
Before we get down to the action from Rockingham, let's hear from some of the drivers, starting with frontrunner Gavin Seager.
Okay, Gavin, placed second in the championship. We're at Rockingham this weekend, 2 races. How do you think you fared today?
Yesterday qualifying, the car wasn't exactly where we needed it to be, but hopefully overnight the team have worked really hard. We've put a different setup on the car and just gone through everything really, just the basic setup change, and we'll just see how we fare up today.
Statistics say that you do well in the rain. Obviously, it's been a very wet season in motorsport this year. How's the rest of the season gone for you?
Really well. I mean, we've had a few up and down finishes. We had 2 double wins at Croft earlier on in the season, but Steve Dance is a real, he's a real fighter, and I just think it's going to be one of them years where we go to the last race again. We see it so many times in pickup trucks, and I just think that history's going to repeat itself again, and we're going to go to the last race.
Paul Poulter, we're here at Rockingham this weekend. It's been quite wet so far. Anything you've done particularly to the car setup?
Basically, we changed a couple of springs for today from yesterday, from the dry conditions yesterday. Last time when we raced during the rain, we done okay, but we struggled for a bit of grip, so we changed the springs and messed about with the roll bars a bit, see how we get on today. Basically, I've raced in ovals for 15 years now, so I just think it's down to experience. We come here 3 years ago, we've been very successful around the oval track here. I don't know, just come here and was able to go around and done it really well, so just try and keep it up.
Well, I've started racing at the age of 11 in small oval stock cars, and then progressed into circuit racing at the age of 17 into Formula Fords, race legends, pickup trucks when they were first built 10 years ago, and also had a test run in a Euroboss F1 car, and then came back to the Pickup Truck Championship in 2004, and this is where I've stayed since really. My kind of living is I teach people how to race cars. I'm a racing instructor. I work all around the country, do a lot of manufacturing work, and also do quite a lot of work in Bahrain. And on the side of that, I am also a personal fitness trainer, so I help other racing drivers to keep fit.
We should go pretty well. We've had a good run up to now, like at Rockingham. We're second in the overall championship, so it's looking good, yeah.
And what do you think about the setup for the actual track today? Anything you've done in particular for Rockingham?
I think it's just waiting on the weather, whether it goes wet or dry, depending on what setup we go for. We tried a few things yesterday in qualifying, so we've got a few things up our sleeve.
We've had a lot of rain over the weekend, especially today and this morning. It looks like it's going to be a wet track. Do you think that's going to help your performance?
Yeah, it seems that there's a pretty big divide when the rain comes. It's sort of people that have got a good setup in the wet can sort of lap pretty quick up to what they do in the dry. So yeah, we fare well tomorrow.
And what do you think about Steve and Gavin? You got a good chance of sort of getting on the podium ahead of them, maybe catching them up in the leaderboard?
We had a bad Croft and a bad Mondello, so not saying anything, but we need them to DNF to draw back in the championship. But we'll still fight. We're still fighting, and we're in there.
We haven't